Minister ordered to increase agricultural production by finding uncultivated land spread across the country. If government wants, the UN can join the election issue of Bangladesh, said UN Representative Wen Louise. A man with one associate held for defrauding crores in Greece of PM's protocol officer. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to MyTV News. I am Farhani Yasmin with you in the newsroom today watching headlines. Now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has ordered to increase agricultural production by finding uncultivated land spread across the country. She gave this instruction in the morning meeting of the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister gave instruction to continue a small development-oriented project in a view of the global situation and not to undertake new mega project for time being. The meeting was held at the NEC conference room in Sherebangla Nagar under the chairmanship of Prime Minister and NEC chairperson Sheikh Hasina. In the meeting, 7 projects were approved at the Taka cost of 3,981 crores and 90 lakhs. Out of this, government funding is Taka 3,392 crore 33 lakh. Foreign funding is Taka 322 crore 21 lakh, and organization own funding is Taka 267 crore 35 lakh. Planning Minister M.M. Mannan gave details about after the meeting. Wen Louise, the UN resident representative in Bangladesh, said that the Rohingya people must return to their country. The United Nations is working on the repatriation of Rohingyas to protect regional peace. Wen Louise, the United Nations resident representative assigned to Bangladesh, said 3 things in response to journalists' question at DCAP talk in the morning. He said that the United Nations has no right to speak on the election issue of Bangladesh, but if the Bangladesh government wants, the United Nations can join the election issue of this country. Louis praised Bangladesh alerts participation in UN peacekeeping and the role of the military.
On the elections, it's not for me or the UN country to decide to engage in the elections. It's not our decision. It is a government decision if they would like assistance. And so unless I get a specific request from the Security Council or from the General Assembly.
In a joint operation by the NSI and RAB, Haridas Chandra alias Tawhid, the mastermind of the billions of Taka embezzlement ring, has been arrested along with his accomplice from Manani in the capital through the transfer, trade, tendering and fraud of members of Honorable Prime Minister family in the identity of a fake protocol officer. Sri Haridas Chandra, Taranidas, allies Tawhid and Muhammad Imran Mehdi Hassan were arrested from Monani in the capital for an allegation of cheating various people. 4 mobiles and various tools used in fraud and edited fake photos with the Prime Minister were seized. RAB Media Wing Director Khandakar Almoin said in a press conference that the arrested have confessed to their crime. Ziaur Rahman posthumous trial and the removal of his grave from the সংসদ Bhavan area have been demanded by the handed, imprisoned and dismissed Army and Air Force family members. They made this demand in a standard program in front of Chandrima Uddan in the morning by chanting Mother's Kanna slogan. The family members of the brave freedom fighter military officer who were killed in human chains say that the President Ziaur Rahman planned to copy in the incident of hijacking of the Japanese plane in Dhaka on October 2, 1977. Later, the name of the suppressing the so-called rebellion, Ziaur Rahman hanged the brave freedom fighter officer in the dark of night in the name of trial of a one-day military court. But the brave freedom fighters were not given any opportunity to defend themselves or hire a lawyer before they were hanged. 2 days after disappearance, the body of Buet student Ferdin Noor Porosh was recovered from the Shitalokha River in Naranganj, and the body and the head were injured, said the post-mortem doctor. The body was brought to Dhaka. Police recovered the body of the student from Shitalokha River in the Siddhiganj yesterday afternoon. Porosh was a third-year student of Civil Engineering Department at BUET. Meanwhile, the police interrogated a boyfriend and a girlfriend of Ferdinand to unravel the mystery of the death. Police say that it is not certain whether the someone killed Ferdinand Noor and threw him in the river or he committed suicide. A Dhaka court on Tuesday deferred the charge of framing hearing till December 11 on against former Jubolik leader Ismail Hussain Chaudhry Shamrat in a graft case filed by Anti-Corruption Commission in 2019. Judge Muhammad Asifuzzaman of the Dhaka Special Justice Court 6 said the fresh data as a Shamrat's lawyer Ehsanul Haq Shamaji sought more time, said he could not prepare for the hearing of the charges due to not having the necessary documents in hand. After hearing, the court allowed time and announced the new date. Bangladesh Bank has decided to auction gold seized illegally or smuggled. 25,312 grams or 25 kg 312 grams of gold will be sold in one lot. Motijul office of Bangladesh Bank informed this through an auction circular. The gold sale process will start this month itself, but anyone can buy auction gold. Only traders who have got a license for this sector can participate in the auction and buy gold. Currently, Bangladesh Bank has around 2,900 kg gold in temporary sector and 159 kg in permanent sector. Now an initiative has been taken to sell 25 kg gold from permanent sector. Viewers, now international news. Either work together or commit suicide together, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres warned world leaders at the UN Climate Conference COP27. Mankind must choose between cooperation or destruction. He told leaders gathered in the Egyptian city of Sharm el-Sheikh on Monday. A high-level phase of the climate summit began on Monday, attended by world government and the heads of state. The government or the heads of state of about 100 countries were present in this session. Meanwhile, the world is losing the climate change battle as the world leaders discuss reducing greenhouse gas emission, slowing warming, and compensating developing countries. The U.S. midterm election will be held today. The people of the country will express their opinion about President Joe Biden, who has been in power for 2 years. If the Republicans get control, Biden will be in danger on various issues. The Biden administration will also face obstacles in passing the law. Democrats have held majorities in both of the House and Senate for the past 2 years. As a result, it was much easier for Biden to pass the law. Polls show Republicans could take control of the House of Representatives. On the other hand, the Democrats can hold the Senate. Midterm elections are held in the middle of the 4-year U.S. presidential elections. Now sports. Brazil has announced the team for the World Cup in Qatar. Roberto Firmino, a mention from the Latin superpower 26-man World Cup squad, is a big surprise. Coach Thai did not keep this star player with Liverpool in the current season. In addition, Coutinho was already knocked out due to injury, but there is no shortage of stars in the team. Alisson and Lisson will fight for the goalkeeper position. Everton is the third in defense. Danilo Alexandro, their combination, Thiago Silva was conceivable. Moreover, Tite has replied in the experience of Dani Alves in this position. Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Rafinha, Gabriel Jesus are in the great harmony with Neymar in the attack. We are about to end the headlines once again. Prime Minister ordered to increase agricultural production by finding uncultivated land spread across the country. If government wants, the UN can join the election issue of Bangladesh, said UN resident representative Wen Louise. A man with one associate held for defrauding crores in Brazil, PM's protocol officer. Either work together or commit suicide together, said UN Secretary General in COP27. Brazil has announced the team for the World Cup in Qatar, no space for Roberto Firmino. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTV News. To watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.